Welcome everyone. In this video, we are showcasing some fun battles back in the Ultra League Remix, guys. And these battles will be featuring Snorlax. One of my favorites, guys. Good old reliable Snorlax. Now, I know I said I probably wasn't going to be doing much more in the Ultra League Remix, but I decided to give it one last shot as we draw closer to the end of this cycle of Ultra League. I said maybe I didn't fully give it its fair chance. So we're back in the Ultra League Remix, having a little bit of fun, guys. And this was a fun team. I had some very nice battles with this team. It's a pretty meta team, guys. It runs Jellicent in the lead, running the conventional moveset, Hex, Bubble Beam, Shadow Ball. I do believe the recommended moveset for this meta is Ice Beam, Shadow Ball with Hex. But I like Bubble Beam. I like the baiting opportunities. And if you successfully bait, it's a nice little debuff as well. I do like the flexibility of Bubble Beam. And we've got Snorlax as our safe swap. And Scrafty in the back, guys. So this team is sort of like an ABB line where Jellicent's going to be resisting any fighting type damage. And if you come up on a neutral or losing lead, you want to safe swap into Snorlax, draw out the hard counter, beat it with Jellicent, and then sweep with Scrafty. So, very meta team, but still very fun, guys. Did very well with this team. Had 3 4-1 sets with it. But without further ado, let's get right into these battles. But before we dive into this first battle, I just want to take this time to thank those of you who have already subscribed to the channel. It means the world, and I thank you very much. And if you haven't already, do give a subscribe. It keeps you informed on when I provide new content. But we've got Giratina Origin on the lead. Decent lead for Jellicent. It is very close, but Jellicent does win this matchup, guys. But it is very close, so we will want to swap out at some point. We're absolutely going to shield up the Shadow Ball. That would do tons of super effective damage to Jellicent. And we are going to look to get off a Shadow Ball of our own. Let's see if they shield. They do. Smart play to shield that. That would do a lot of damage to Giratina here. And we are going to catch this next Shadow Ball onto our Snorlax. This is double resisted by Snorlax, and it is going to do virtually nothing to Snorlax. And they come in with a Politoed. All right. So this is a pretty neutral matchup. And this is one of the cases where Superpower might be okay. I just didn't feel like switching up the movesets. I normally run this Snorlax in the Open Ultra League, and I use Earthquake for that. But yeah, it's not too much of a difference. You just do get a little bit more flexibility with Superpower. But Earthquake does hit for a lot, and it does get the job done. But we're just playing this out here. They are wanting to manage their energy efficiently. They're going to get off a Weather Ball here, and it's not quite going to KO. And it's kind of an awkward range to farm down before we can get to a Body Slam. So they're forced to throw another Weather Ball to take us out, and that's okay. We can come back in with Jellicent, farm up a little bit. Gonna go for the Bubble Beam. It's not gonna take them out, and I knew that, but I wanted to get a little more farm, and debuffing them will take the sting off of, if they have a Blizzard or an Earthquake. And I do believe this Politoed is running Earthquake, and as you can see with that debuff, it does not take us out, and they're probably looking to catch a Bubble Beam on their Giratina, which would be resisted, but it's not. It's a Shadow Ball. We say bye-bye Giratina. And they've got Stunfisk, and we've got Scrafty, and this is GG's. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Man, props to that trainer, GG's. They just saw that Scrafty and said, no, I am out of here. You take the win, you win, you got it. All right, that was fun. Okay, so we've got Skarmory on the lead. This is a good lead for Jellicent. With Skarmory, whether it be Ultra League or Great League, I like to just go straight Shadow Ball here. Most Skarmories will not shield it, as they can comfortably tank a couple of Shadow Balls. So we just go straight for it. They farmed up to Sky Attack. No need to shield here. And we're just going to look to farm up. Now, at this health range, they probably want to preserve their Skarmory, so they're going to look to catch on their Snorlax, but we are on to them. I expected them to try and do that, so they have switch-locked themselves into a bad matchup with our Scrafty, guys. We are just going to do one pup and then look to counter down. Now, we're going to let them get off this superpower because they are most likely going to come back in with that Skarmory, and that's not the best matchup for Scrafty. They do get to another superpower, so we're going to preserve our switch advantage and shield up this. What we think is a superpower. Body Slam would have gotten us extremely low as well, so that's okay. We do expend a shield to preserve switch advantage, and they've got Machamp. Okay, so because we have been buffed our attack, we are going to look to get off a foul play that would do more damage. Machamp is going to counter us down, and we are in a good spot to come right back in with our Jellicent, and they catch our Shadow Ball on that Skarmory, but they shield, guys. Oh man, that was probably a misplay because now we can come in with our Snorlax, and we did time that well. We're going to soak this Brave Bird on big, thick Snorlax here, and can we farm down? They have been severely debuffed, and we do farm them down just as they're getting to the Sky Attack. My goodness, Snorlax coming in clutch, guys. We're going to look to get off this Body Slam. We'll get that last shield, and can we make it to another Body Slam? Oh, and we do! My goodness! Snorlax putting the team on its back. This will be taking out the Glassy Shadow Machamp. My goodness, that's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Man, how about Snorlax taking out Shadow Machamp? My goodness. Oh, what a fun battle. But yeah, guys, as you can see, this is a very effective team. Relatively accessible as well. But we have Roserade on the lead. Okay, and it is running Poison Jab, so we can stick in here a little bit. Ideally, you will want to swap immediately. We're just not playing this correctly. But we're going to look to get off a Shadow Ball. They do shield that, and we are going to shield up whatever this is, and it does happen to be a Grass Knot. That's a good shield. That would be massively super effective. Roserade hits very hard, guys. And at this point, we're trying to catch, but we're not timing it the right way. We're just not playing this right at all. We should have swapped long ago into our Snorlax, but at this point, we tank that Grass Knot. We got a little bit of health left. We're going to try and either take them out or get their last shield, and we do. And they farm us down. That's okay. We can come in here with Snorlax and go to work, guys. We just need to get to a Body Slam, but not before that they can get off this Grass Knot. Roserade is one of those really annoying Pokemon to deal with. It's quite spammy, even with the Poison Jab moveset. But we do get to this Body Slam, and this will be taking out the Glassy Roserade, and we'll see what they have in the back. Stunfisk, okay. So, shields are down, guys. We're going to go straight for this Earthquake. It's not going to do as much as you would think, just because Snorlax doesn't hit all that hard, but there's no way that we're letting them take us out with this loaded energy. We are absolutely going to get off this Earthquake. Get the Stunfisk at a decent range to farm down with Scrafty. And they've got, oh man, they've got Typhlosion in the back running Shadow Claw. It's the Shadow Claw variant. That's good for Scrafty because we are resisting these Shadow Claws with our Dark typing, guys. So we're able to get off a foul play. And Scrafty is very, very tanky in the Ultra League. You're going to see here, guys, Scrafty can easily tank a Blast Burn, one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. And we do get to a power-up punch to boost our attack for the Stunfisk and take them out at the same time. So we're going to just counter away with boosted counters on the Stunfisk. Those are super effective with that steel typing on Stunfisk. And they're not messing around. They're going to take us out with a full-on Earthquake. Can we farm down? It's a race, guys. And we do! Oh my gosh! Snorlax again coming in clutch. We're able to farm them down just as they're getting to a Rock Slide. Good game, well played. My goodness, how clutch is Snorlax in these battles? My goodness. So much fun in these battles, guys. But we've got Scrafty in the lead. This is terrible. This is probably the absolute worst lead that you could possibly see with Jellicent. And I'm not kidding, guys. If you can think of a worse lead for Jellicent than Scrafty, let me know in the comments. But this is probably the absolute worst lead for Jellicent. But Jellicent can put up a fight up against Scrafty. You kind of just have to soft lose this, get it as low as possible, and then come in and look to farm down with your own Scrafty. Can't swap in the Snorlax. It's just too dominant of a matchup for Scrafty, and Scrafty doesn't want to see the mirror at this health range as well. So it's just kind of a game of attrition here. We're just going to keep debuffing them with bubble beams, all the while chipping away as much as we can. We are resisting these counters, so this is why we're able to hang in here with this Scrafty and get it to about 50% health at this point. As you can see, Jellicent can absolutely put up a fight up against a Scrafty. And you're going to see this Jellicent just gets it pretty low, just spamming these bubble beams. We are debuffing that attack, making the resisted counters even more resisted. And they are finally going to take us out of our misery with another foul play here. And again, we're going to look to come in and farm down. But they come in with Snorlax. And at this point, I'm reading that our own Snorlax is kind of dead weight at this point. So I didn't want to take any superpowers on Scrafty. So we go into the mirror matchup with our own Snorlax just to get this Snorlax in a manageable range for Scrafty to where we can farm down without having to take a superpower. So we're just going to play this out here. Kind of not really faking that we have superpower. We're just playing it out here. We're both resisting each other's licks. The Snorlax mirror matchup isn't necessarily my favorite. You can make the argument that superpower would be nice in this matchup, but it's okay. We're just gonna body slam spam here. They do finally release their energy. They're gonna get rid of us with double superpower because their switch timer is up and they can swap to clear that debuff. But we're just gonna farm down this Scrafty here and see what they have. Oh, Gengar. All right, we're gonna look to get off this foul play. Most battlers expect you to bait, and oh man, they tanked that foul play right to the face. That is terrible for this battler. Oh man, we are gonna shield at the Shadow Punch just to preserve health on Scrafty. We didn't really need to shield that. It was just a Shadow Punch, and that is resisted by Scrafty, but you gotta shield something at some point, right? And they just have that Snorlax in the back. Probably shouldn't have shielded that, but that's okay. We are going to shield at this Sludge Bomb because that will do quite a bit of neutral damage to Scrafty. And this Snorlax is low enough that one power punch and the subsequent counters will be taking out this Snorlax. Scrafty just absolutely dominates Snorlax, and we say bye-bye to Snorlax. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Lots of fun, guys. Scrafty proves to be a really, really good closer in this meta. I know a lot of battlers will lead with Scrafty. It does make a fantastic lead as well, guys, but it functions well as a very nice closer, as you can see. Oh, man, I stand corrected, guys. Correction, Shiftry is officially now the worst lead for Jellicent. Man. How about that? We just answered our own question. Shiftry, worse lead than Scrafty, I think. But we go immediately into Snorlax. They do tank that Body Slam and come in with a Politoed Shadow. Shadow Politoed is very annoying. Politoed in general is annoying to go up against. It's super fun if you're playing a Politoed, but probably the most annoying Pokemon to go against. It's just so spammy. It just seems to have charge moves for days. We're just going to play this out here, get this Politoed as low as we can. At this point, we are going to look to time a charge move on our Jellicent. We're going to get off this Body Slam and then look to catch the Weather Ball on our Jellicent once they get to it, and we do time that properly. Very nice. Jellicent is just going to soak all the damage. We're sacking our Jellicent because we want to come back in with Scrafty and boost our attack with power-up punches and get ahead on energy. Scrafty with shield advantage or loaded energy is extremely dangerous, guys. So we're going to fully sack Jellicent here, come in with Scrafty, and farm this Shift Tree all the way down. And have loaded energy for whatever comes back in. We are going to shield up this Leaf Blade. Shift Tree hits extremely hard, so we're going to go even shields here and see what they have, and it's a Nidoqueen. Oh man. So we're going to try and bait. This was a very stupid move. We should have just gone straight for the foul play because Nidoqueen is just so tanky as it is. They rarely shield the first charge move. We should have just went for the foul play because we ended up swapping out to catch anyways, which negates the benefit that we got from the power-up punch. So misplay on our end, but to be honest, I'm not sure there was much that we could really do to salvage this game. It's just Nidoqueen is just such a hard matchup for Scrafty to have to deal with, and they've still got a Politoed in the back as well. We're going to get rid of them with a power-up punch and a couple of counters, but it doesn't matter. The bulk of Nidoqueen, coupled with them resisting our counters, it's just not good, and we're sticking it through. We're sticking it through here. We should be top lefting, but this is just not a good matchup. It's a rough team comp to have to go up against. Shift Tree on Jellicent and then Nidoqueen on Scrafty. They just had the perfect alignment, and that's just how it goes sometimes. You know, can't win them all, right, guys? It's gonna be a good game. GG's, well played to them. But as you can see, nice 4-in-1 set with this team here in the Ultra League Remix, guys. We've got Ultra League Remix for a few more days. Monday we get Master League and Ultra League Premier back, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. I've got another legendary ready for the Master League. You guys will have to stay tuned to see what we bring to the Master League. Going to be doing a lot of Ultra League Premier as well, guys. That's probably my favorite league, I would say, Ultra Premier. Very, very fun for me. It's just very nice. But we'll be doing a little bit of both. But yeah, just a few more days. Let me know what you think of this team, guys. This is a very fun team for the Ultra League Remix. As you can see, it's got a high success rate. I know it's meta, but you know, the competition out there is steep. You kind of have to fight fire with fire, you know? You can spice it up every now and then, but you kind of just got to go with the proven meta sometimes, guys, or most times, I'd say. But yeah, Jellicent, fantastic lead for the Ultra League Remix. You can win a lot of leads with Jellicent. A lot of people like to lead Psychics and Ghost types. But very fun. As always, guys, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.